Hey YouTube, welcome back to the Video Game House channel. You got me, VGH. We are going to go over the illustration rare cards of Paldea Evolved and what I believe that their prices are going to be in a few weeks after the set comes out on June 9th. Some people already have cards on TCG Player as their actual prices. I might make a video on what the prices of the illustration rares are right now versus what they are maybe a week or two after the release, so I can show a comparison of their total prices of a video of what I think they're going to be versus what they're going to be, what they are now, and what they are 2 weeks after the event comes out. So, just going straight into the video, let's go take a look at all these really nice illustration rares. This is what I think the prices of these cards are going to be after the decline of the set, maybe a week, 2 weeks after the set has actually been out. First up is Heracross. I love it. I love bug Pokemon, so I have a bias towards this one. I think I saw this Heracross online, $20 already, for pre-release price. But at the same time, it's not helpful in any regard. It's not a good Pokemon. It has no abilities. It has nothing but a 250 and a 110 that ignores abilities, I think. So it's kind of a garbage card. This card, maybe $6 is what I'm going to go with. $6 for the Heracross 2 weeks after release. Tropius, it's pretty. I don't know artists, so I'm not really too impressed by the artists type. But I'm going to say $6 to $8. I'll give it a $3 range for Heracross. Another $5 maybe card for Tropius. Sprigatito, Florgato, and it's not even here, but Meowscarada EX's alternate arts are going to be worth something. Do I believe it's going to be a Ralts Curlia Gardevoir thing? No. No one used that Curlia anyway. So the Ralts still was worth like $20 at one point, and it only ever went up, really. So I'm gonna say this Sprigatito is adorable. It was drawn very well, put in a great lighting effect. I'm sure if you actually get the holo and it has all of the lines and such, and the holographic effect, it'll look so amazing. I honestly believe this card can go for $15, easy, and it's just such a good card. And honestly, this is the Sprigatito I would use in my deck if I ran a Meowscarada deck just to evolve it into Meowscarada. So I honestly think going to be a $15 card right now. That's going to be my final number, 15. This one, a lot of the evolution decks that run 2 usually just run rare candy instead of running the evolutionary card like Sprigatito, Florgato. So people won't be running this one. So it'll do the same thing that Curlia did. Everyone ran the Silver Tempest Curlia over the new Curlia that had the alternate art, and its price was lower than the actual card. So I'm saying Sprigatito 15, Florgato for 10 at least. Yeah, Bramblin, again, another one of those cards that are just not going to be worth anything, $4. Same thing with Fletch Cinder.
2 to 3.
2 to 3?
Yeah.
Alright, Crafty's putting in for 2 to 3. I'm going to say 4 because it is still an illustrated rare and still hard to get. Again, I love this. Now, I think Fletchinder, I'd probably put it 5. Nah, I'll put it at $6. $6. Pyroar, I hate you, $2. It's an illustrator, so it's probably going to go for like $3, $4, but I'm going to put it at $2 because I do not like it. Bad card. Art looks really bad. It doesn't look like it's like cleaned up at all, really. Like, it does look like kind of unfinished. Like, the lines aren't sharp. The background doesn't look crisp. Honestly, it's not good art. These guys, I love Baby Fuecoco sitting in a backpack just chewing on... He has no thoughts in his head besides Apple. I love the fact it has no thoughts but Apple.
He is just the epitome of a 3 to 6 month old.
Yeah, he's just baby
Apple.
boy, and we love him. Apple. And then this guy's just a fucking atrocious teenager. This guy, I want him to be expensive because he's fucking adorable, and I love him. I'm gonna throw, because the Skeledirge deck is not doing shit. At least the Meowscarada deck does stuff, so you can still run the Fuecoco, it's Skeledirge line, but I think it's kind of weak. So I would say, I would maybe put the card at $8. Let's put the card at $8. I'm gonna match that with the Crocolore. One of those is gonna be $8. No one's gonna be using this one, and I think that this one, since the deck isn't gonna be used, will have the value because of how it looks, but it's not gonna be that great. This Magikarp, honestly, it's not a good card, but the art makes it fantastic. I think as a joke, this card will go for like $10 because it's stupid. It's either that or it's gonna go for like $1 because it's stupid. There's no in between. We got Meryl.
I want the Meryl.
The Meryl was adorable.
It's
I sent this
holding its
picture.
tail.
I sent this picture to Crafty. Crafty responded with, "It's holding its little tail," and I was like, "I love you. Thanks for reminding me." Yeah. Well, this Meryl, adorable. I'm gonna give it a 5. Excellent. Isacue, again, another. I'm gonna give it $6. It's adorable. It's got the Ice Cube in the fridge. He's stuck. It's funny. Moving down. Oh, we got the Quaxley line. I got Quaxley and Quaxwell. Honestly, Quaxley is adorable. I can give it a higher value than the Quaxwell. I don't know if people are actually gonna end up running these cards. I'm gonna give it Quaxley a 7. Quaxwell a 10.
Okay.
Frigibax. Do I think people are going to be running this if they run a water deck? Absolutely. Do I think that people are going to spend money in order to get the full arted, alternate arted versions? Not really. The middle one is absolutely going to be like the lowest in price. I'll still give the Frigibax like a 10 and then like the alternate Baxcalibur a 15. Just because of the fact like they exist, people run them, but they also have a stamped Baxcalibur that exists and it's common. So it's not, or it's an uncommon. It's not terrible, but my overall opinion on it is just, you know.
And this all depends on if Baxcalibur has an alt art. If it does have an alt art, people are gonna run the alt art.
Probably. I don't know if it's got. I don't know. We'll find out.
Like
I love this Sleeping Raichu. It's not a card that you're gonna be using. I believe if I remember it correctly, it was discard all these energies that it has on it. So people are not gonna run it. But Sleeping Raichu, literally, I love the art that they did, like how they did this, and then the Baxcalibur, and then the Raichu, which is so just drastically different. But the artist here, honestly, seems more simple, like simplified, but more like an anime or cartoonish type from the show itself. I personally really like the Raichu. And so, I mean, I probably would want to give it rounded $8. $8.
I want that one.
This card does not look like a Pokemon card.
No.
It looks like a bootleg Pokemon card where somebody was like trying to make tarot cards, but slapped Pokemon on it, and this showed up and went, yeah, that's the one we put on the front of the box.
No, this looks like an alt art. It doesn't even look like an Illustrator rare. It looks like an alt art.
It's not what an Illustrator rare really is. It looks like the front of a tarot card box. I love the art, don't get me wrong. It just doesn't catch the same aesthetic as an Illustrator rare. This one just looks as though some anime guy goes, I'm gonna show you a whole new world, and then rip this card out and then bring him to the Shadow Realm. Gothorita. I don't know why the first one and the last one didn't get it, but Gothorita did. It's just not a good card. Honestly, I'll give it $5 just because it's an Illustrator rare. $4. I'll give it $4. And then we got Sandcastle. Sandagast. I'm gonna give it $4 as well. No one's running Sandagast Palisand. It's not a good deck. It's not a good card. It's a $4 Illustrator rare. You can find it. It's just not a great card. No offense. Any of this. I did not know you have an Illustrator rare. I'm gonna give you 15 because people can tech this because it's stupid. It's 1 energy, Monster Reborn. You legitimately use your attack to just take a Pokemon out of your discard pile and throw it on the bench. It does not matter if it's evolved or not. So you can literally go, I discard Baxcalibur, I use this, put Baxcalibur on the bench. That's just a playable move. Oh my god. Tinkatink and Tinkatuff both got an alt, or an Illustrator. And Tinkatink is adorable. The art looks fantastic. I'm gonna give it a 10. It's gonna get $10. It's gotta have $10. It actually does have a deck, people are already thinking that it's just a better version of Gardevoir. Instead of discarding 1 draw 2, it's discard 1 draw 3. So it's just better. So people might run this as the tech card. I'm gonna give him 15. No, I'm gonna give him 15. He's gonna get 15. And this one is gonna get 10. And the reason why is because people will run the middle card less, valuing it a little less, because people will be using 1 copy of this, maybe, possibly not even, and just use the rare candy to evolve straight to it, so you can discard faster. So I'm gonna say 15 and 10. Tauros. Fighting type. Trash. I'm gonna give it $4. Its second attack is 2 fighting energy and a bloody worthless regular energy for 130. And it hurts 30 damage to itself. It doesn't do anything. So no abilities, no specials. It's just garbage. So you're gonna get trash $4.
Can I do the next one?
Sudowoodo?
Please.
What? Alright, tell me why.
Hey guys, where's the Pokemon?
Show me where Sudowoodo is on the... Comment if you see Sudowoodo on this picture. Can I zoom it in?
I do kind of like this because it does remind me a lot of the freaking Slowpoke.
I like the Slowpoke.
I know,
really
but
is.
It reminds me of the Slowpoke
like...
because it's one of those cards where if you look at it like from
quickly,
far away, you don't see the Pokemon.
See it. But yeah, tell me in the comments if you saw
but
Sudowoodo.
Then there's Sudowoodo, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing,
dude? This is one of my favorite arts of the whole set. I think the Slowpoke went for like $6 after it dropped in price, maybe to $8. I'm gonna give it $8 because it's Sudowoodo. It's so funny. I want one.
I think what they should have done though is like have a bench right next to him with a water can. Just because it would have been hilarious.
Would have been funny. Nakalai. Honestly, this is one of my favorite Pokemon in the whole set. Nakalai and Knacklestack and a Garganacl. Garganacl, broken ability, very easily techable because Garganacl says between checkup, heal all of your Pokemon for 20. So if you have 2 of those on the bench, every Pokemon heals for like 40 health between every single phase. So if your Pokemon doesn't go down and your opponent attacks you and doesn't die, you heal for 40, and then you hit them, and then you heal for 40 again before they get to go. So it's plus 80. It's just strong. The Palladian Wooper, I honestly do believe that people got a lot of hype out of the Palladian Wooper. I'm gonna give it $10, but move on because it's not a great card. We got the Tyranitar. I'm gonna give it $8 just because it's Tyranitar. No one's gonna run this one. It's not a good card. Takes too long. 230 discards 4 cards from your deck. It's good, but not that good. 230 is strong. Don't get me wrong. I just don't think it's that good. As a 1 prizer, you have to evolve twice. It's like either it's gonna be really good or really bad. Grafifi, I'm giving you $2 just because you're an illustrator art. You get $2, but you're a bad card. Moving forward, Orthworm.
No.
You're getting $3 because you're Orthworm, and people find you funny and as a stupid meme, but you're not a good card. Moving forward to the Rookidee. Again, another one of those cards, just like Starly, completely worthless, just a filler. It's going to be $2. But I love this Rookidee right here, where he just got done eating, and he just has seeds all over his stupid face because he can't eat well. He just stabs his face into it and just goes, this is mine. This one's drinking some water. I wish one of them was looking at the screen. This is Mouse Hold. This card will not be used. It's cute that it's like a bunch of families. But at the same, it's a 3 and then a 4 and a 4 mouse hold. But like,
don't you poop on my mice?
I'm not.
They're adorable.
These ones aren't good. This one's not good compared to the last one.
I know, but they're adorable.
I wish they had this art, but the mouse hold from the last set, because that way it would have been. I would have gotten 4 of these to play the mouse hold deck because it would have been funny. And I would have been
yeah, I do think they should change the abilities. It would have been
2.
better.
I'm giving it a $2. Flamingo. There's a whole stupid deck with this that people might actually use. I'm gonna give it a 6 because people run this stupid thing because all it does is go up like this and I search the rest out of my deck and then I discard them all. And that's just a combo. It does it all itself. It searches 3 cards out of its deck. It searches itself so it can buff its own attack. It's so strong. It can honestly, if you set it up properly, it can be a 1 energy. Sorry, a 2 energy for like 160, like minimum maybe if you set everything up. And my buddy built a deck. He played it. PMC nailed a full set in his discard pile on like turn 1. He was able to do 180 damage on turn 1. Fragoriv, another garbage card. It's an illustrator card. I'll give it $2 because it's Fragoriv. It's an illustrator. No one's going to run this Pokemon. No one wants this Pokemon. It's only going to be wanted because of the fact that it's an illustrator. And some people want it for a collector. So, $2. Same thing with this. $2. It's a terrible card. It needs 4 energy to attack for 100 damage, and then it goes back into the deck. It's so bad in terms of playability. But collectors can want it. But otherwise, not a good card. Here we go. Now we get to the full arts. Nice and fun. You're bad. These prices are going to be higher, though, because they're full arts. Even the bad full art. No, even bad full arts are like $2. So I'm going to say this one's going to get a $2 full art. Because of the factor of, like, I remember looking at Bayonet. And I was about to buy Bayonet, and it was still going for like $1.50 for the full arts. And I know my full art Magnezone EX that I purchased was again $2-ish, a little less maybe. For 4, I got $2 each-ish. So I know that there are full arts. The full arts can go to super low value even then. So $2 about. Moving forward, Meowscarada. I'm gonna give it an easy $20 for the full art one. Because it does have a deck, it is playable. Full arts get a little bit more money as per always because they're harder to get. So this one actually does have a playable deck, so I'm gonna say it's $20. I don't like this. I don't think it's gonna be worth a lot. Even if it is a full art, it's not gonna be played. Nah, I'm gonna give it $5. Skeleturge. This one I did look up because I did pull this card. It was online. $25 for this card online right now, but I absolutely don't feel that there's a deck for it. There's not going to be a want for it because even though it has the highest HP in the whole game right now, it just doesn't stack up because its attack is 270 minus. If there's a way to ignore the minus and always hit 270, then yeah, it's going to be good because you can give it a choice belt so it hits 300 on Vs, so you can knock out that 280 V Pokemon. If you run Charizard Cheryl, you're able to reset it for 1 energy, so you can heal him to full, 1 energy, hit for 270 again. But it maxes at 270, so if you don't get, like, if you're up against a VMAX, you're maxing 300 damage, and not all of them, and none of them have 300 damage, so you have to figure out a way to do an extra 20 with burning or something else. But, it's not a good card, not fantastic. It still has a full art. I'm gonna give it $12. So it does have a deck, it does have something to go with it, and it's still a full art, so I'll give it 12. And then there is our good boy, Chiyu? Yeah, Chiyu. Chiyu the fish boy. Got him, but I only got him as the common, not the full art. I honestly think he's going to be run as a one-of in a few days.
The full art's kind of deceiving, too.
It is, it kind of looks like he's a water type. I don't know why they made him look like that. He swims through rock like it's water because he turns it into lava. That's like what his like stupid art is, or his flavor text in the game. I like him a lot. He has a 1 energy discard 2, and then a 2 energy deal 100, but pick 3 Pokemon on your bench and give them each a fire energy. So it does give value as a fire engine, but I'm not entirely sure what cards you would actually run with him besides Pokemon Go's Charizard, and then the Skeleturge. So it might be run as a 1, might be run as a 2. I'm still going to give it like $10 because it is a full art that actually might see play, so $10. I hate. He puts his 2 energies back into his hand, so if you have Baxcalibur out, you can put the energies down again. Excellent on you. You're fine. You can hit for 230 every single turn. Very strong. If you do not have Baxcalibur, though, you put your energies back into your hand. All of them, so it does not say just 2, it says all of them. So you can't just set up extra energy on him, like 6 energies, and then put 2 in your hand, and you're like, oh, I can still do it again without having to put energies back. You put them all back. Excuse me. But he hits for 230. And in the water deck of Baxcalibur, 320 HP, 2 energies back to your hand. You can use Cheryl to heal, and then put the energies back down. So does it have a good amount of value? Does it have a powerful deck? Absolutely. Do I still hate it? Yes. I hate this Pokemon. This card is just dumpster. Not fun. I will still give it a $10... No, I'm going to give it 12, just like the Skeleturge. $12 on it, because it still has got its value. It does have its deck. I just do not like it. This guy is going to be expensive. I think the full art Miraidon was still going for about $12 by the end of Scarlet Violet base, but when it first came out, it was still like $20. This is gonna have a deck, and if it shows any promise of meta, people are gonna be buying the full art one for about $20. I'll go $15, $20. Billable, you're gonna get $2. You're not.
It's not
played. It's gonna have this.
Still
It's
a
the
full
same.
art.
It doesn't matter. There's other. The full art Magnezone is 2. The full art Bayonet's 2. So I'm gonna go with $2 on him. He's not good. He's not good. I don't think.
I think.
I was gonna say
one?
5. I think 10. Yeah, I think so too. Dedenne, you're cute, but like I know your card is just not good. I think you'll be another 5er. Tinkaton, I never saw this as a basic EX when I did my first video. I swear, either I script past it or it doesn't have a common. So after looking into it, I know that Tinkaton is gonna be played because of its discard 1, draw 3. So instead of running, you might run 4 Tinkaton regulars, but you can also run Tinkaton EX as a separate Pokemon because they are different. So you could still potentially run 4 of these and 4 Tinkatons. So you, in one way or another, can run this, and it's got a 30 energy, or 2 energy, 30 times the amount of cards in your hand. If you got, like, a deck that draws 47 cards, you know, you could just keep drawing shit. Just Professor's Research at the beginning of your turn and play cards that give you more value. Other Tinkatons, discard 1, draw 3, you get +2. So if you run 2 Tinkatons on the bench that are regulars, you discard 2 energies, or 2 cards, draw 6. So now your hand has got 11 cards in it, and a double colorless can have this thing swing for 310 damage. So it has a deck, it has a playable deck that might be really fun to play. So I'm gonna give it 12. 12 seems to be my safe bet. I'm gonna give it 12. Actually 10. Maybe 10. Lycanroc, you're gonna get like 8. Because you are full art, but I don't think anyone's ever gonna play you. You're too reliant on your ability of your opponent hitting you back, but that's not very good. Annihilate, you're just not good. While Crafty goes over that, I'm just gonna give Ting Lu 5, Clodsire 5, Clodsire 5, Squawkabilly 2, Noivern 5, Copperajah. Honestly, I want this to be a good deck because it could be very funny. So you can do one energy 240, but you put yourself to 200 health. That's very bad. I'm gonna give it $2. No one's gonna play it. $2 because I don't think anyone's gonna really build this deck. It's not strong enough. It's just weak. $5. Actually, he's not gonna be played as much. I'm gonna give him $3. $3. I want him to do well. I'm gonna give him $5. $5. $2. So much money. So much money.
Yeah, the trainer cards seem to go for a lot more.
This one is probably gonna be $30. No, this one's gonna be 20. But this one I know has, outside of an Illustrator rare, it has an alternate. And the alternate's gonna be worth $30, $40. Absolutely. Yeah. But this one I'm gonna give $20 to, because it's a full art bosses orders, which everyone runs bosses, and it's amazing. Clavel, you're gonna be just the same as other garbage ones. You're an old man, nobody cares about. $5. Dendro, I'll give it 15. I think it'll only get to 12, but 15 is fair. Falconer, I don't know where you're coming from.
I don't know where
I don't know why he got reprinted. Falconer, 5, by the way. I don't think it's going to be used, but I still think he looks cool, and trainer cards get better value. I don't think anyone's ever... It just put a special energy from... One special energy from each of your opponent's Pokemon get discarded. So it works against Lugia specifically, and a lot of decks may be running the new special energy, but they're maybe running 1 or 2 of it in case of like that situation where you're behind. You can get that free energy, but then of course it's not that good if you get it in your head. So it's not terrible, not great. So I do not think this guy's gonna see play. I'll give him $3, but I'll give him $5. $5 because he's a trainer. Grusha, 5. Not great. No one's gonna really run it. No one's gonna run this either, but Iono is the very big money card. I honestly believe the full art one will go for $20, $30. Seguro, I'm giving you $3 because no one cares for you and your ability is kind of bad. And now we're going to get to the alternate rare cards. This is where the money is.
Yeah.
You're going to be a $30 card at your lowest. You're going to become a $30 card because you actually have a playable deck. You're useful and it looks fantastic. I'm going to say 30 for Meowscarada. I'd give him 20 bucks.
Yeah.
Skeledirge, I would give $30 to. It does have a deck and it is very pretty. It's just hard to get. Skeledirge, 30. Chi-Yu looks fantastic, by the way. I'm gonna say he's 20 as well. Because he's not great as a card itself, but as the art, he's fantastic. I still never liked you, and I never will. But you do have a deck. I'll give you 25. I would give you 30, but I personally just don't like it.
Well, he's not going to be much higher. He's going to be like 20, 25.
Yeah, I'm going to give him 25. Yeah. Chen Pao! This is the ace of the whole set. It's either this or Iono is going to be the number one card.
Nope, I can already answer that question.
It's Iono. But this is the same thing as Miriam and Miraidon's alternate arts. So Miriam had an alternate, which is Iono's alternate in this set. And then this card had Miraidon and its alternate. So I'm going to give this one, after 2 weeks of it being out, it's gonna drastically drop. If people see it in meta play, it might go back up, but I honestly believe it's gonna be the whole set of, it's gonna be $100 the day it comes out, or like the pre-release price is $100, the week it comes out is gonna go to 80, and then another week after that it's gonna drop to like 70, between 70 and 60. No doubt about it.
It might take more than 2 weeks, but
I honestly think the Miraidon right now is $45, maybe.
Yeah.
So honestly, it's still cheap as hell. But Tinkaton EX, honestly, playable. I'm gonna give him 30. The art could have been better in my opinion, but still gonna give it 30. I'm gonna speed through these because I'm already like 45 minutes and I gotta edit this down to like 25, which is rough. You're not a good art. You're not a good card. Tinglu will get $7 from me. Squawk, if you want to throw in a price tag, just throw in a price tag if you see something. Squawkabilly will get $8 from me because it does have a very good first turn ability, and then you just got to set it up for the rest of the game not to get knocked out. This thing is gonna get 45. I was gonna give it 45. I would
give it about
40. I'll give it 40. I think the full art boss's orders.
35 to 40.
The Giovanni's boss's orders is expensive. Like it's 45, like 40 bucks right now still. Dendra, but alternate. Don't like it. Don't think any one of these don't really have value. I'm gonna give it Dendra. I'm gonna give it 12. Giacomo, 12 as well. Just because of the alternate arts, they're really neat in terms of the art itself, but it's not a very good card. And then they got Grusha. I'd say 15. It looks very pretty. I actually like it. I like the Starly that's also kind of in there.
Yeah.
We're running low on cards. We got the secret rares left. Iono, dude, this is just a Miriam again. The card will be $120 the day it comes out. It's gonna be $150, $170 right now before the release, but the pre-release came out, so it's 170 bucks. Day it comes out, it's gonna drop to 120. 2 weeks later, it's gonna drop to 80 maybe-ish, and then lower itself. I honestly believe this card will drop all the way down to 60, just like the Miriam ended up doing, but it will take a very long time to hit that. And this guy, he's trash, and it's adorable that the Jigglypuff is trying to also wash her hands, just like he is. It's cute. I love that. But again, I'm going to give you a $5 and move on. These are the secret rares. There's only, like, 10 of them. Wait. My math didn't work. That was 9. Secret rare, Meowscarada, 30. I think, honestly, I'd give each and every one of these, like, 30 bucks-ish for the secret rares.
That one might be 35 for the Chinlu.
I think he'll be...
Chin-Pao.
Chin-Pao. Chin-Pao I'd also honestly give 32. Miraidon Secret Rare was only like $20. So if Chin-Pao gets the meta that it deserves to have, because its deck can be very volatile and powerful, I honestly believe it can get to 30. But yeah. I think it'll be 30 for a little while, but then drop usually to 20. Tinglu, honestly, even as a Secret Rare, you're not going anywhere. You're gonna be like $10 because you're a Secret Rare, but not worth what the ink you're printed with. Super Rod, that's gonna be a very powerful card. A lot of the secret rare items are like $10 to $15 when they're useful, And Super Rod is going to be one of those that people run 1 or 2 of just as a good card to get their shit back. So I'm pretty sure it'll be like 12 bucks. Superior Energy Retrieval. This card is so strong, and it's part of gonna be part of the Chen Pao deck, but it's just so good to get all of your energies back. And if you have ways of just putting the energies back down onto the board, whether it be a grass type deck with Cherim, it has the same ability as Baxcalibur, which says just drop grass energies instead of water. Baxcalibur says drop water energies wherever you want. There's other cards that literally can just say put an energy card from your hand onto. There's Gardenia's Vigor. Draw 2, put 2 energies down. I think if you put 2 energies down, you draw 2 more. I don't remember. And obviously, the grass and water energy is easily going to be like a $12 each card. I honestly believe that's just the simplicity of it. And those are just my predictions for the prices of these cards after 2 weeks of the set coming out. Tell me what you think about it. But hey, tell me what you guys think is the best Illustrator Rare. Tell me what you guys think is the most expensive card in this whole set. And tell me what you guys think you guys are going to be playing when Paldea Evolved drops in 2 weeks. Good night, everybody.